Good morning. My name is Diplomatic Assistant Aldo Legge, and this morning I'm here to brief you on travel within Colombia. Colombia is classified as a Level 4 travel advisory by the United States State Department. Level 4 or Do Not Travel advisory is highly recommended against traveling in Colombia due to factors which include COVID-19, public discontent, criminal or terrorist-related violence, and susceptibility for violent crimes such as abduction. Continued civil unrest in Colombia is likely to cause national shutdowns of travel routes, which will have a negative impact on travel and transportation, including public and private, as well as disruptions to the Colombian airports. Increased crime rates in Colombia are a major factor for the Level 4 rating. Some violent crimes associated with civil unrest are homicides, assaults, armed robberies, cybercrime, and kidnapping. Civil unrest includes attempts to overthrow the government of Colombia by terrorist groups, such as the Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia, or FARC, and the National Liberation Army, or ELN. These organizations frequently target tourist locations such as hotels, restaurants, shopping malls, airports, and public areas. Although recent contracts aimed at peace have been agreed upon by FARC, some nonconformist organizations continue to create dissent and unrest within Colombia. U.S. governmental personnel are not authorized to travel freely throughout Colombia for obvious security concerns. However, if you decide to travel against the advice of the U.S. government, you should keep these tips in mind because they could keep you alive. You should avoid hailing a taxi cab from the street due to the opportunity for illicit activity to occur when getting into an unknown vehicle with unknown persons. If transportation is needed and you're unable to travel with an official diplomatic envoy, it is advised to contact your hotel or restaurant to contact a legitimate taxi company. Pack your own bags and remain with your belongings at all times during travel, as well as having a photocopy of the Colombian data page, Colombian visa, and your passport. For the LGBTQ community, avoid being identified as LGBTQ because homosexuality is not accepted in Colombia, especially in the more rural areas. Avoid giving too much credence to travel or guidebooks, which might encourage you to travel from main areas in search of treasure or hidden areas. It is strictly prohibited to photograph military or governmental installations in Colombia. Never use or possess illegal drugs such as cocaine. Keep your bags with you at all times and never take bags from an unknown person because penalties for violations can be severe. The National Police of Colombia are a state police agency and part of the Ministry of Defense and are responsible for enforcement of the laws in Colombia. Colombia National Police employ more than 182,000 members. Colombia National Police are currently participating in joint efforts with Interpol, aiming at assisting law enforcement with transnational crimes of investigation, field operations, and criminological methods. The court system in Colombia is inspired by legal systems of other countries, which include France, Spain, and Italy. The structure of Colombia's court system is very similar to the judicial system of the United States, with constitutional court, Supreme Court, state court, and municipal courts. The prison system of Colombia is strict, cruel, and severely overcrowded. The Colombian correctional facilities are made up of 132 prisons and are at 139% of their official capacity. With overcrowded conditions in prison, the spread of infectious diseases such as COVID-19, HIV, and tuberculosis are common. As a diplomat and a representative of the United States in Colombia, you must remember to stay vigilant and aware of your surroundings. Do not travel freely throughout the country and always have proper identification on you at all times. If you must travel on official duty, have all documentation and documentation of assisting personnel with you at all times. Remember, if you're questioning an action that you are about to take, you should stop and contact the U.S. Embassy before you act so you do not find yourself in a questionable position. I'll now open it up to any questions. Thank you.